Hello everyone. So this is a prophetic message I received. Like every African, no matter how you're struggling to go to America, the hand of Elohim is pointing you back to Africa. And I saw a news of a man who is 25 and he decided to go to America because he's been watching movies. He was 13 when he tried to escape. So he became a towaway. Oh, I don't know how they, let's see, the main word, something else, stowaway. All right, so I had to go to make sure I was mentioning the proper word because I wasn't taught that. You have to learn stuff. So I learned about it and forgot. So I had to go and check Google. It's called stowaway, right? So he was a stowaway and he landed in Nigeria when he thought he was gonna be in America, and he was arrested, and then he got a scholarship, and then he said his dream was to get to America, but a lot of Americans are leaving America. A massive grave was found where a lot of bodies were discovered of black male, I think about last year, by a white policewoman, and nothing has been done about it till today. It was one of the mothers of one of the missing black men who raised an alarm and was doing everything. So that led to the discovery of all the bodies in a shallow grave. It was done by the law enforcement, so it was covered up till today. Now, a lot of people, because of prosperity, or we call it loss, because prosperity actually means where you can sleep, eat, get good health. I am in United Kingdom and I was almost destroyed by the system. They've denied me health care for over 13 years. But I'm in prosperity, right? So if I feel ill, the Holy Ghost shows me what to do, and I'm still standing. 13 years. I survived through the COVID and everything. Survived almost a broken knee. I'm telling you. Survived falls. I didn't go to any hospital. I'm still standing because that's prosperity. So what people need is loss. That's what's pushing them, right? So I'm trying to get out of this country, to be honest, because I'm stuck. Because I have little ones that were here with me, and then they were pulled out by force. Things just disorganized. It was like an earthquake. It shook everybody. I'm the only one standing. Yeah, so they're all back home now, right? So I'm trying to make them stand because I hear things I got hard. So if they stand and acquire skills, then fine, I can go and learn the skill because yeah, I still have more years to go, and I don't want to depend on anybody, because in that government you cannot depend. Even in this government, when they pick you out for destruction, they will make sure they cut off everything they did to me for the past how many years I'm living. Even jobs, they will make sure you don't have them. The little job I used to do now, they put one record on me so I can't do that job. And I was at home and I said, proof, send the, what do you call it, the CCTV. No. All right, send the Oyster history so you know I was at home. No. They're evil, right? The system is evil. So a lot of people are running away from the UK and US, and a lot of people that are lost in, they're not happy with what they have. They're coming over. I remember when I was coming over, I didn't want to come. I was content and Elohim was blessing me, but the man I was with was greedy. So he was always murmuring, oh, Elohim sends us to do this work, nothing, my American this, my American counterpart. And I said to him, the Americans, are they inside the Bible? I remember very asking him, Elijah or Elisha, they were human beings and they went through sometimes when they needed to pray prophetically to get what they wanted, and sometimes they had to go and ask. The widow of Zarephath, the prophet asked her for food, and he said, as Adonai liveth, you will not lack again till the end of the famine in Israel. So I told him and he was quiet. I said, yeah, prophet doesn't mean that you cannot ask for support because you were called and you're doing the work. So he will prepare. He said to Elijah, now that the brook is dried, go to Zidon, go to Zarephath, and you'll find a widow there. I've commanded her. Still, he did not go and say, "Oh, I've been Elohim has commanded you, so you now have to do it." He still opened his mouth. So that was what he was doing, and then Elohim had to take me away from him by bringing me here temporarily. So I'm going to go back, and the whole empire is shattered, as usual. When the queen is removed, if the real queen is removed, there's nothing he can do. All right. That being said, a lot of Africans will perish in Europe because they are stubborn. They are rude. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of Ghanaians, a lot of Zimbabweans have carried out a lot of campaigns saying, don't come to the West. And they retaliate by saying, you're talking whatever because you're there, blah, blah, blah. So most of them have come, and most of them that came 3 years ago, 2 years ago, it's not like they're working too hard, but the angel of death is removing them because they are rebellious. I'm telling you. The slaves worked in the plantation 7 days a week. They didn't perish. They grew old. Oh, yes. But these rebellious Africans are greedy. Don't listen. They're telling you there's no job. It's only menial job. You're still putting your head because you see houses of people that are washing old people. They give them like 10 million. So if they pay them £5,000, that will be 5,000 plus pounds. That will be 10 million. I don't know if they pay such in this country. Maybe America or some parts of Europe, but here it doesn't work like that. The time you pay all your bills and taxes, it will be nothing. So at the end of the day, it is well. But the truth of the matter is a lot of Africans are going to be taken away in corpses because they are not listening now. That being said, there's a lot of Africans going back home. They are going back home. They are going back home. I'm going to attach that video to this video because I was just looking at the time of this video, and then the Holy Ghost was telling me that no, you have enough time because the video can be longer than 10 minutes. So that, all right, that's true. When I take it to CapCut, they'll just attach it. So you're going to see another video talking about how a lot of Africans are going back. Shalom.